it's Karen. I thought today I could visit with you a little bit about software, charting software. I've never found one piece of software that does everything I want it to do. So I use a couple different programs, but my bedrock foundation charting software is Telechart. It lets me do lots of things and I'd be lost without it. I thought today I would show you one of the sorts that I use and give you a little idea about just what you can do with this program and how valuable it can be when you know how to do some of these things. Now, one of the things I like to do to find strong stocks is I like to benchmark against an index. If it's outperforming the index, then I could be interested in that stock. So one of the sorts that I used is called a custom date sort. So let me start here by bringing up the S&P 500. We'll use that as the benchmark today. So with that said, let me pull this up, the S&P 500. There it is. And you go over here to watch list and custom date sort. And I want to know, for example, the stocks that have outperformed the S&P 500 year to date. So what you do is you take this little crosshair and you put it, you don't have to get it exact, but just start it right there with a left mouse click about the first of the year, and then pull it across and let go to the current date, and you can see I got it just right, 12/31/09, and today's date is 12/06/10. And we want percent change, which is already ticked, and you can see that the S&P 500 as of today, December 6th, is up 9.69%. So 9.7% is the increase in the S&P. So what I will do is I just click OK, and you can see up here it's sorting through 7,000 stocks and showing me where their performance is compared to the 9.69, 9.7 of the S&P, and that's all listed over here under sort value. So what I've created several watch lists here, and I don't like to trade thin or cheap stocks, so I have what I call a universe, and I like to see where the strength is in my trading universe right here. So I'll bring up that watch list, and it wants to recalculate the custom date sort. That's exactly what I want it to do, and it's done. So I can see here by sorting from the high values to the low values, I can see those stocks that have performed against the S&P 500 exactly where they are. Well, Isilon Systems here, you can see, had a beautiful looking chart for the year, and I would venture to say that it's been sold. When you see that's a stock that's no longer trading, it's probably been sold. But let's just scroll down through these and see what we see. Just touching the space bar, I can advance through these. There's Acme Packet, Polypore. These have all been in great uptrends. There's Netflix, Las Vegas Sands, Riverbed, Chipotle Mexican Grill. You see, what I do with a scan like this is when I go through them, I will tick the stocks that look interesting to me. I'll put those in a different watch list. I'll wait for a pullback. Like here was a pullback. Here we've had a pullback, and if I'm interested in that stock, being that it's a strong stock and it's outperformed the S&P, I will buy it on a dip. Okay, now let's just for interest's sake, let me pull this bar down and show you these stocks are all decreasing in value. We'll just go down to the very bottom and take a look at some of these. These have really underperformed the S&P 500. So let's just use some of the individual stocks here. Yeah, that one's had a bad year. That's AMAG. Dean Foods has had a bad year. Wilmington Trust. Aegean Marine. So you can see that just by using this slider bar, I mean, you can see the strong performers at the top, the weak performers at the bottom, and you can suit yourself to whatever kind of trading that you're into. Like with me, like I said, I like to buy these strong stocks up here that maybe have had a little pullback, yet they have outperformed the S&P for the entire year. So anyway, that's Telechart. It's one of the sorts that I use. I'm going to try to do more of these because I've had a lot of questions come in about the software that I use, and I'm more than happy to show you that and how I use it. So I thank you for taking the time to stop by and visit today. I hope to see you again soon. Until then, I'll see you on the inside.